Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the Object 268 version 4. This is a tank that you might have seen me get in crates for free, fortunately, and this tank is amazing. This is one of my favorite tanks now. It's incredibly OP. I am doing very well in it. A lot of people are doing very well in it. If you play the tank or you've seen people play the tank and you're getting like a 70-80% win rate, 3k average damage, you're not even with Unicum WN8. Normally that's like Super Unicum or above, and that's how well people are doing in this tank. It is performing beautifully. And I got two replays here for you, one here from Rat and then one from myself, both around 6k damage. And yeah, this thing is a damage farming machine. It has a really, really good frontal armor. I'm sure most of you know this already. It's almost impenetrable. You're going to be having to have really high pin to penetrate the lower plate. Now, a lot of TDs with their premium ammunition can penetrate the lower plate, but other than that, really, the only spot is maybe this upper hatch on the right side of the tank. It's a little bit weaker, but still, most tanks can't even pin it. And then, really the only way you're going to get pinned reliably is on your sides. If you over-angle this tank a little too much, it is going to be pinned straight through the sides right there. So this thing, unlike a lot of other tanks where you want to angle your tank, you actually want to face straight on in this tank and just tiny wiggle, like just wiggle around the tiniest bit. But you barely just want to do it, otherwise you're going to over-angle and be able to get pinned. But yeah, this tank is incredible at face hugging, as you just saw, because of that incredible armor profile. It really is a beast. I mean, it just got a bounce from a T95 right there and pin it straight through the lower plate. This tank has a 690 alpha gun, I believe, which is a very beefy, the third highest alpha gun in the game, so you are able to really punch out quite a lot of damage in this tank. And then even with that heat damage, you're still getting like 600 rolls most of the time, unlike in a lot of other tanks. So yeah, this tank really is built for damage farming. It can absolutely rack up the damage. Now, of course, like I said, the frontal armor is going to be your strongest point of your tank, so you're always going to be one of facing directly forward, just pushing in and using that amazing gun. My favorite playstyle in this tank generally is doing exactly what did in this battle, which is just YOLO in basically to the heavies and just absolutely destroy them. You usually want to have support still, obviously. Almost in any scenario you want to have support, of course, but when you YOLO in there and just farm up those heavy tanks, it is so amazing. You can get so much damage out that way. I mean, you can do the same for medium tanks sometimes. You usually just won't get as much damage out, so I like to go for the heavy tanks a lot of times. So yes, 2 kills, 6.2k damage there, 2k blocked damage as well. Very fun game in the Object 268. And so we're going to be doing another game here. I'll let you guys look at the stats real quick if you want to see them. Like I said, this tank is performing very well, so that was only a first class. Almost any other tank, that would be an ace. Here are the credits, and then here is how it stacks up on the team. Alright, so we're going to go do another replay here, and we're going to do, whatever. We're going to do this one. They're about the same amount of damage, but this one's a little quicker, so you guys won't have to wait as long. It's a little bit quicker of a sweep. So yeah, we're going to be going out with the heavy tanks, like I said. Going with the heavy tanks in this is absolutely amazing. You can farm up all that damage, and it is a lot of fun. So, let's talk a little bit about the stats of the tank, if I can remember them. Like I said, 690 alpha gun. I don't remember the pin. I should have actually looked at the stats before this video. My bad. But anyway, I'll just go over the tank. It's not the fastest tank out there. It's got a decent top speed for a very well armored tank, but it's nothing incredible. Your traverse speed is going to be pretty slow though, so you are going to want to watch out for getting circled by faster tanks. Like I said, I've already gone over the armor. The gun, like I said, 690 alpha. It's okay on accuracy. It's nothing incredible. It's nothing horrible. I haven't been having too many issues with the gun or anything like that, but there are times where it does just fluff straight into the ground. I don't know, losing my train of thought, sorry, where it can fluff into the ground, but most of the time it's going to be doing it just fine. Let's think of anything else about the tank. Not the most gun depression at all on this tank, as it is a rear mounted gun on it, and we are actually going to get hit some decent shots in this battle, like that one right there I was talking about. The accuracy can actually be okay. This tank is one of those tanks where you'll get stupid shots in, or you'll be fully aimed in and it fluffs into the ground occasionally. I really haven't had too many of those, fortunately, and which has been nice, but I do get quite a few pretty crazy shots that you would not normally expect. Alright, so we've already racked up 2k damage in this battle here, and it's just going to continue to climb. We're going to get an opportunity here to shoot these guys in a second, but yeah, we take out that 183 here, and now we have a concept B up here where we would love to farm some damage on, so we're going to go ahead and push in. Like I said, really aggressive in this tank is a lot of fun. You can really push pretty hard in this tank. I'm just waiting for him to cross. There we go. Boom! 731 damage. Nice thing about this tank, unlike a lot of our tanks with 640 alpha, this thing rolls in the 700s so often, it's ridiculous, and it really racks up that damage quickly. We're going to wait for this concept B to poke around the corner again, waiting for him, and there he is, another 704 roll right there. That guy has taken an absolute beating from us. We now have a full HP 6 ATP that I would like to farm, so I'm going to push forward, hoping to maybe kill this this concept 1B, but I was like, I'll let the E50M take this guy out. I'd rather go and be a damage farmer. So we're going to pull around the corner here. Got a 60 TP, shooting him in the side for another 709 roll. We're up to 4.2k damage now, and we get another bounce from him as well. Here comes the Leo. These are only 2 guys left. Leo looking nice and juicy, going to try to get an HE on that guy. No aim, HE, 812 damage, which is very nice. So now we just have pretty much this 60 TP left. That guy in the Leo is basically a one-shot. There he goes. Trying to get one more shot in on this guy, get another shot into his lower plate for 690. 5.7k damage and 1200 blocked, 1 kill as well. Very fun, fast-paced game. Another one where it just shows the dominance of this tank out there on the battlefield. It is amazing. Yeah, that is the Object 268 version for everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's only a first class as well, even though it was a very good game. Whenever you're being aggressive and get a lot of damage and a few kills in a TD, you will almost always get an ace. But except for this tank, of course, because it is pretty much everyone is doing that and getting a lot of damage. So yeah, that's the Object 268 version 4. I still don't recommend going out there and buying crates. I got extremely lucky. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would wait until this tank comes out for gold, which will it will eventually happen before I would buy this tank. I would definitely wait for it to come out for a set price, because there are people I've heard who spent literally 90,000 gold to try to get the tank, which you don't want to be that guy. So yeah, I would wait for it to come out for just straight gold before you try to get it. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun and really strong. Definitely an OP tank in my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.